The Council of Governors seems to have won over the County Assembly's forum in the push for more resources to the devolved units, a retreat to Naivasha that brought together the governors and representatives of the members of the 47 county assemblies saw them read from the same script on the proposal to amend the constitution to increase the threshold of county allocations from the 15% minimum share.
We must expand the kitty. We've agreed, all of us are in agreement that we must add more money to the counties.
The current budgetary allocation to the county governments is not enough, and that the funding to the county governments need to be increased, so more monies need to be sent to county governments. The modalities of how that will be achieved are issues that as the Council of Governors and the county assemblies we are still in discussion.
Governors have been pushing for a referendum dubbed Pesa Mashinani to increase the constitution threshold of county allocation from 15% of the annual audited accounts to at least 45%. The national government has termed the governors' demands untenable and unreasonable and challenged them to account for the resources allocated to their counties before demanding for a larger slice. The executive, in a bid to water down the referendum push, has been enticing the MCAs with goodies such as car grants and mortgages, but the newfound unity between the governors and the MCAs could force the national government to change tact.
We have set a committee that will look at those modalities, a committee of 5-5. Now we will go and sit together and look at that. We cannot preempt that.
The national government has often challenged the governors to pursue the demand for more resources through the National Assembly and the Senate instead of the referendum route that could heighten political temperatures. And in what could be seen as trying to beat the national government at its own game, the governors have crafted a constitutional amendment bill that proposes that the devolved units get at least 40% of the national budget each financial year.
So the bill has been circulated in its raw form so that the final product will be fine.
The subcommittee will also scrutinize on legislations which are retrogressive to devolution and county government's operation that have been passed by Parliament and recommend a remedy towards the legislations which have been passed. And they will also be scrutinizing any law that will be coming before Parliament that has to do with an iota of issues to deal with devolution.
The national government had seemed to score against the governors when it managed to lobby the MCAs not to back the Pesa Mashinani referendum push when the County Assembly's Forum held a conference at the Bomas of Kenya in August. The close to 2,700 MCAs hold the key to the success or collapse of any proposal to amend the constitution through the popular initiative route. Any referendum push must be backed by at least 24 county assemblies out of 47. County governments were allocated 226 billion shillings in the 2014-2015 budget, even though governors were demanding a minimum of 400 billion shillings. A similar push for increased county allocations, spearheaded by the opposition team called dubbed Okoa Kenya, however, seems to have lost momentum due to the infighting in ODM. However, the Okoa Kenya Secretariat insists the exercise was on, and the process of scrutinizing more than 3 million signatures of registered voters supporting the referendum was on before they are submitted to the electoral body IEBC for verification. Francis Gashori, Citizen Weekend.